destroy too many mind.
Too many mind?
Mind the soul, mind the people watch, mind the enemy. Too many mind. No mind.
No mind.
So I want to play that clip because we want to be emotionally present. We want to be mentally present. And if we're thinking about or distracted by too many things, we waste the moment that we have. If you've ever heard the expression, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Are you in the present? Or are you constantly in another time? Are you constantly thinking about yesterday, something that you have to get done for tomorrow? Are you not fully focused and locked into the moment right now? If that's the case, then this episode is for you. I'm going to talk a little bit to this idea of why it's important to be emotionally and mentally in the present and how it actually can help with some of those issues that you're thinking about in the past and thinking about going forward into the future. So there's a little bit of theme that I've been going on recently. You can do things in your work at your desk to make sure that you're clutter free so that you can focus on the moment, on the task at hand. The thing that is important to capture in setting up your day and in setting up your calendar is being really grateful for the moment that you have right now. It is a gift. It is the present. Today, I'll go on a date with my wife and making sure that I have time in my calendar for that I block time out for that, and that when I sit down with my wife, who is the most important person in my life, that I can be mentally and emotionally present in that moment is really, really important for my long-term growth, for my long-term goals. You have nothing, right? You are not wealthy if you're not healthy. If your relationships are not well taken care of, whether it's in your personal life, with your wife, with your spouse, with your children, with your parents, with your friends and extended family, with other relationships that are a part of your network, if those relationships aren't healthy, I guarantee you, you aren't succeeding the way that you want to succeed, right? If you focus on those relationships that are most important to you and make sure that you're mentally and emotionally present in those moments and that you block out time for those moments, you will be so much more successful and fulfilled in those moments. What are the things that you need to do in order to actually practice being emotionally and mentally focused and in the moment with folks? It's practicing that attitude of gratitude. Are you thankful for the moment? Are you stuck in anger, in frustration, in challenges, and feeling overwhelmed? How do you get out of those states? How do you really focus in those moments? It's remembering what you're grateful for. So as you're sitting across from the person, whether it's a networking meeting or you're with your spouse, remember, as you're being distracted, as you're being pulled away, why are you grateful for this moment? Why is this moment a present? Why is it a gift, right? If you remember that, you will be able to focus. You will be able to be mentally and emotionally present because you will be in an attitude of gratitude and you will be thankful for that moment, not distracted by that moment. I hope that makes sense. This isn't a big drawn out lesson. Two movies came to mind. I played The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise in there in terms of too many mind. You're thinking about the audience over there. You're thinking about this. You're thinking about that. You're thinking about what he's doing. You think about what you're doing. Focus, right? Shut everything out, lock eyes with the person that you're with, and truly be in the moment. A lot of times we're trying to be clever. We're trying to be crafty. We're trying to really excel in the moment and think of all the connections. I guarantee you that will happen if you lock eyes and you're in that moment with that person. Your brain works. It's really clever on its own. It doesn't need your extra mental effort. We think, oh, I can multitask. I can do 3 things. No, you can't. Do one thing and you'll be really good at it, and people will appreciate you for it. Focus and do that one thing. Every time, every single time I try to do 2 or 3 things at the same time, it never works as well as doing one thing at a time. Put one foot in front of the other and you will make forward progress. When you're in those moments and you are focusing in, I guarantee you'll get great results. Does that mean you need to make sure that if there's other things that are on your schedule that you've scheduled out the appropriate amount of time? What does it mean to be so focused in the moment that you lose track of time? Well, I can think of nothing better if you're spending time with your wife to lose track of time. I can think of nothing better than to be working with a client and lose track of time. What do I mean by that? What do you mean, Cameron? That's billable time. If you're in the moment and the client is enjoying their time and you're enjoying your time, you're being respectful and you're having a great moment, I can think of nothing better. If that moment is valuing the both of you, man, enjoy it. Enjoy the heck out of it, right? Get into that. I guarantee you, in the course of your day, there won't be that many moments where you find absolute true joy. If you find it and you're finding it over and over again, you're doing something amazingly right. You can use lots of different methods to get through work and stuff in the day, the Pomodoro method, putting down a timer and really getting it. But what I'm talking about today is probably going to be a biggest help when you're one-to-one and you're having those interactions with those people in your lives, whether it's your children, relationships. Lock eyes, be emotionally and mentally present in those moments. They will be much more fulfilling. And when it comes down time to the work, you practice that as well so that those moments can be productive so that you can spend more time with the people you love and worry less about losing track of time. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, I have challenges in my day. I'm certainly not perfect. Half the time when I do these shows, I am talking to myself as much as the audience. I feel like I've captured this. I've been married for 17 years. I have 4 children under my roof, 1 child that I don't have a great relationship with. So I really appreciate the moments with the children that I do have great relationships with. This is something that we all can work on and be better at. Be emotionally and mentally present in your moments. Show up to be you. Show up for you. Have a great day. Kill it. Crush it. I'll see you out there. My name is Cameron Toth. This is Biz Dev Live every day at 11 a.m. Sometimes I'm giving you advice like this. Sometimes I'm interviewing amazing people. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T.